Hi folks. Well, Halloween has raised a beautiful head, and well, it is a deer, but it is. Couple of shops, B&M, for those that are in the UK and know these places. B&M went into today, and like they said yesterday, overnight, there would be some stuff in today, and there was, but nothing really that I wanted to buy as such. It was nice stuff, costumes and different bits and bobs, but nothing as yet that I really want to buy, because now I'm really going to have to put my foot down this year and say I'm only going to buy what I really, really like, and probably replace something else with that. I don't know what, but I will. So yeah, went to town. First place I went in was B&M. But before that, because it just reminded me what I'm going to talk about, the spice. If you hear any buzzing in the background, especially if it gets louder, it's a crew that's been, I think they've been cutting grass, and then they go around with a bloody leaf blower and blow it into the bushes, something like that. Anyway, they're out there doing that, and at the moment they're staying away. So yeah, B&M, went in there. They've got some Halloween stuff, didn't get anything, but then one of the women talks to me, said, hey, we got some new chili stuff in. Now, it's not over there with the chilies, it's down there, and it's where it normally is, round about. And I don't know why, but every year, especially coming up to Halloween, they have tons of flipping chili sauces. It's become an Halloween thing. I did do videos last year of all the little bottles of sauce and that I bought. Those are there again this year. Some very much like some chili games. I might buy one, I might not. But there's a couple of quid, little boxes, spin a thing and it's a chili thing, so I might, just for fun. I'm going to show you the two bits I did buy. Funny enough, chili. So I'll go into my magic bag, which happens to be a TK Maxx bag, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's do this one first. Ta-da! If you looked at anything of mine, last few years I bought loads of glass bottle skulls. Some are used, some I had so much of it that, and it weren't that expensive. I tipped the sauce away to use for other things. So got shelves in the kitchen with these, all different herbs and spices, but nice skull bottles. So I said, oh, got what you had last year. And I looked and I did think the skull looks a bit odd this year, but then when I picked it up and had a look, it's not a skull this year. Whether or not they come in a bit later, but it's a devil's head. So here's the buzz coming. I don't know whether or not it's the same sauce as last year or not. I looked at it and it said, funny enough, let's see if I can make a dent with this, it says Chipotle So I don't think that's the hottest chili in the world, although if you read the label, you'd think it was. Woo. Just going to try and get this off. It's foil type stuff. Well, very, very strong stuff, but it's holding everything in. Funny enough, these come from China. And funny enough, the one after that I'm going to show you comes from China. So you wonder whether it's the same flipping sauce. Smells smoky actually. So I'm going to have a test. Well, it's like I thought. It's like lots of these you get from there. This is hot. It is very hot actually, but tangy. But I freaking hate that. And if you look at my video, looking at the ones, all the little bottles taste very similar and very tangy. But it'd be good for cooking with. I wouldn't like to put it on things where like that. It's a bit. But these are $2.99. So just to get the glass bottle are nice. So I'm sure I'll probably get another 4 of these this year to put spices and that in. So look, like I said, it is spicy, but that bloody soury, vinegary, lemony taste or something, I don't know. So that hold up for this one. This is another one. One I forgot to get because I went somewhere else and I came back for these, and it's a set of, it's a little tall thing with a set of 3 skulls in, but small ones with sauce in, which I think is going to be like that. But the lovely little glass skulls. Now this one says fiery chili cracker. Woohoo! So I'm going to try and snip these. It's like plastic ties. I was trying not to destroy that, which I sort of did. But there will be a bottle in this cracker. I'll sod it. Let's rip it. Oh, 1 bottle. Two bottles. Hot sauce, chipotle. Got feeling it's the same sauce there. And now I'm going to get Buzz Ting. I'll put my glasses on. The 2 hot ones, but one's got a grey, a red. Oh, I'm not going to flip and try. I don't want this video to go on for a long time. It's got that freaking stuff on the top. Will it? Won't go off that way. I'm not going to do that because I think it's the same flipping stuff in that bottle. Anyway, let me have a drink of this. So yeah, that was B&M. Halloween, the main Halloween drag will be coming in, I'd hazard a guess, week or 2, whatever. So then I went to big town on the outskirts of this town, and I went to Home Bargains because I thought they generally have Halloween early, but no Halloween. So I said, I don't know if she said probably 4 weeks or something. I hope it's less. I don't know, it's coming anyway. and they're usually pretty good and they're pretty cheap. So I said, oh well, I'll go down the other end of the store and buy the nice hot chili cheese. But knowing my luck, that's not going to be there. And it wasn't. And they used to sell blocks of afterburn chili cheese, and that has got a nice little punch to it. But no, not there today. But I did find these. In B&M I usually buy these, which is the 5-stick pepperonis, and I was looking around there and they have these. I've eaten one of them, well I've eaten 2 of them actually. Hot pepperoni, bunch of 5, so it's not that one, the fiery one, it's another one. But when you eat that one, I'd have to try one and the other, but to be honest I think it's the same one. They had this one and then they've done that one, up the name a bit. They might have added chili to it, but yeah, they had that. And like I said, I couldn't get my flicking cheese, but I did find, because I love this stuff, brie. I love brie cheese, and it lots of big supermarkets getting quite dear now. Brie, nice size. Couldn't flipping believe it. 45 pence. So I can't remember how many bought. I've definitely bought 2. I flipping love brie, and I bought these. I thought, well, I might as well buy them while I'm there, and the old afterburn's not there. These are slices of cheese, £1 a packet, chili toaster, so you can stick them on your toast and melt them in your sandwich, have them fresh in your sandwich, whatever. But, like I said, £1 a packet, not bad, and there's a few slices in there, so I'm pretty chuffed. Flipping chuffed with those though. I'm going to go back and buy another 2,000. So yeah, oh yeah, let's have a look down here. Bye-bye. I think I only bought 3, and somehow I'm pulling out stuff that's supposed to be wrapping some up in here. So the main bit I went there for today was TK Maxx, see if they got any Halloween, and which is what this one's all about really. And went in, and yeah, they've got Halloween. It's probably about 20 foot long or something, high shelving. The woman said the other stuff is coming in. They've got that bit, other stuff is coming in. I didn't know whether to take photographs or anything and mention it to her. I said, yeah, you could take photographs, but I wasn't going to go all the way flipping up to the next floor again after I'd bought the stuff, so maybe next time. But just to show that Bolton TK Maxx has stuff in now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look to see how many chunks I've knocked off on the way home. You don't know me. This one was $3.99, I think. Yeah, $3.99, and it's a skull on little legs with a little glass at the top. Put your candle in or whatever, and that's what it looks like. And if you know me, skulls and bones, I'm happy. There's some really nice stuff there today. One was £15. It was the rearing black horse with the headless knight on, with his hand holding a pumpkin. and he hasn't got any head. And I was looking at that and I thought, ooh, should I? But I'm sure they'll get more. And there was a lovely big book with a big skull on top of it, but it was big. And I thought, just get this couple of bits there. So, yeah, had to come home. And the other bit that I first saw, and I really loved, so I thought, well, you're coming home with me, whatever else comes. So please let me not have knocked chunks off it. It'd be very simple with this one. So I better keep the bag just in case there's chunks in it. This was, I ain't got my glasses on, that's why I'm faffing around. This was $7.99, which I thought were probably going to be more expensive. But again, I love skulls. I've got big crows, big taxidermy crows and that. I love ravens. I've got two skull things up there with ravens. Actually 3. They're looking. And this is another one on a skull. Bye-bye. Flipping. Let me take it off the black. So it's this raven sitting on top of the skull. 2 skeletal hands holding cups that you could put little candles in, or you definitely get tea lights in there. And that is flipping gorgeous. So we're talking about £8 and £4, so pretty decent prices. So I'm going to put this somewhere that I'm not going to fricking knock something off it now I've got it home. Will I sort of get up tomorrow and think I'm going back and get 1 or 2 of the other bits I see? I don't know, but they'll do for today. So yeah, Halloween is in B&M and it's definitely in TK Maxx. Home store next to it is no, it's Home Bargain. Home Bargains. I'd say that'll be there in the next week or 2, to be honest. So I'm gonna have some of this stuff that is true and honest. I flipping love this stuff, if nothing else. So yeah, Halloween is raising a beautiful head in the UK. So here's to Halloween.